plan before I have an exam, and I'm prepared. Okay, I prepared all year, but this exam has the worst preparation, so I'm really nervous. But this is one of my ways to cope. So let's get into it in the video. Okay, so first F1. It was a good weekend. I enjoyed it because first thing is that it was good because Max Verstappen was ninth. Obviously, everyone knew that he's going to get second or first, but I expected more fight from Perez. The way he didn't do anything and easily let Verstappen overtake him and win the race. It was kind of bad. It was like a horrible performance from Perez. It shows his levels. Like he's so trash. Like didn't have to do anything. He just had to maintain a pace and win. It wasn't about the tires. He was 16 seconds behind Verstappen with better tires. Then magically he dropped 2 seconds, and now he was like 18 seconds behind. So I cannot stress enough, but it is Perez's fault himself that he didn't win. Like you don't have to do, you don't even have to be like be faster than Verstappen. You have better tires, you have almost the same fuel. Like obviously you have the same fuel, and like how can you let a person who started from 9 overtake you and easily win by like 2 or 3 seconds? Like how can you be 16 seconds 16 seconds behind him and then lose time even though his tires are like 15, 20, more than 20 laps older than yours? Like how? How can you do that? It just shows that Perez isn't on that level and he can't compete. Because if he could compete, wait a second. Because if he could compete, like I don't know how does that work. Verstappen is like next level. I don't know. Like okay, moving on to Charles. Charles, I don't know what happened to him. First, the Ferrari was horrible. It wasn't performing at all. The tire deck was horrible. That's why Sainz couldn't maintain his pace. That's why Charles became better in the second half, but he was still not that great. So, the thing was the medium tires were trash in the first stint and great in the second stint. That's why it favored Hamilton, and Hamilton made great progress. He finished fifth. No, yeah. First was Verstappen, second was Perez, third was Alonso, fourth George, fifth was Sainz, and sixth was Hamilton. Charles, I believe, had the fast. His car was okay; it wasn't faster, but I don't know where the pace went for Ferrari this race. They weren't up to the pace, and like Alonso, like people say that this generation has lack of attention. Perez driving should have 100 concentration on his racing, but you know what he's doing in the middle of the race? Watching the screen, seeing how his teammate is doing while driving in the most dangerous part of the track. He's looking at the screen and seeing amazing overtakes by Stroll. Like this shows the levels of Alonso. He's like next level stuff, and I can't like he's third position. You should just give him the rest of the trophy, then move on to the next season. Next race is no Imola. So Mercedes are going to get their new upgrades, maybe Red Bull style side pods. Hamilton is right. I think Hamilton was pissed. First thing I need to appreciate Hamilton for letting George through. He knew that he didn't have the like. Obviously, George had better tires, and didn't they weren't on the same strategy. So Hamilton didn't slow him down, and when he came, he let him overtake, and I appreciate Hamilton for that. He's a great driver and a great. I don't know if George would have done the same thing, so I appreciate Hamilton for that. Great driving from him, and great drive from him because the overtake he made on Charles. The way he went to the inside, that space, it was just one car space, and he did it. It was an amazing overtake and greatly appreciated. Great drive from him and great drive from Charles. Science, he made a great mistake. He tried to like gain time in the pit stop, and because of that, he lost a lot of time in like but where did he lost the time? He lost the time because of tire diagram and pretty much. So that's it. I think Imola is going to be great because Mercedes are getting their upgrades. Same, Verstappen will win. Perez will be second. Alonso will be third. Maybe if Mercedes upgrade are that amazing, maybe they can compete for third. But first and second are like sealed packed. Even if Verstappen is like, if Verstappen uses his full car, like full push, push laps and doesn't lift and coast, I think there can be a race where Verstappen finishes the race, then pits, let Ricardo start the race, and then Ricardo finishes third. So that's the levels of Red Bull. So we can't do anything. Like, only position up for grabs is third. Like, the whole grid is competing for the third place. So thank you for watching. Verstappen is OP, and goodbye.